Well, hello there and good evening. Thank you for joining me. I am Frost PDP, and today we are playing Crusader Kings 2 when the world stopped making sense. We are Pontifica Maximus Lupita. We have completely reorganized the Hellenic faith. We have 100% moral authority. This is episode 43 of the series. We're pretty far in. We have retaken Italia, but for a small section of Venezia, we own it all. Molina is separated from us. It's actually converted to a heresy of Catholicism, so the Hellenic father there is dead. We weren't able to vassalize him, which is unfortunate and kind of even stupid. But Catholics are dealing with heresy. Well, Nicenes are dealing with heresies. We actually have an army in shattered retreat, but I'm not really sure why. But since we have no levies stood up, it's really inconsequential. I'm just going to order them. Well, I guess I can't shift order them. Nope, can't order them back to their area. Okay. So there are a few things I need to change. First of all, I want to assign my priestess to go to Roma. Please convert everyone here. Just do it, guy. My council is pretty much in order. I've decided to keep control of Rome myself. I'm not going to make it my capital, but, you know, I could. Are there any new intrigues? There's still restore the Roman Empire, which means I'd have to collect all baronies under the Imperium Romanium. I'm not sure what that is, and I've done the whole reunite the empire thing before, at least on my own, if not on the channel, so I don't know if I want to stick around to do that, but then again, in a fantasy world where I declared for... I have a lot of claims, clearly. The 7 provinces, I would retake all of that. That is a significant chunk. So if I can just wait out a 10-year truce or when the guy dies, I could pretty much, again, just eat up a whole bunch of formerly Roman land, and that would be a reasonable pace. So the Frankish kingdom still exists, but Togorinurki, I give up. That matters. We also control Great Britain over here. Can't forget we got like 10,000 troops in here. Sort of, just in case a vassal gets uppity. We have 3 men here. They're a retinue. They're going to grow. It's been a while since I've played this campaign. I've been doing some northeast runs, so go check that out. I'm actually doing pretty well. Alright, so the main attraction, right? As you know, this mod is when the world stops making sense. And it's sort of an alternate history mod where you can even pick up as the Western Roman Empire. Well, there is in this mod, and it's not an active feature, I think. I think you have to deliberately trigger it, and I might make a separate video about this. So I'm actually going to save test in case I want to make a video later. So you might see a video specifically about this in honor of the mod I've been playing. You can cause the rise of Islam to happen at a particular time. Alright, now we know in history that the Prophet Muhammad, well, he lived, let's see here, a long time ago. No, of course I don't have this information at my fingertips. Why would I? I'm only making a YouTube video. But truthfully, historians dispute a lot of things, and Muslims measure time differently, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be. They measure time since the start of their faith. So, let's look at a timeline real fast here, just so that we can confirm what we're talking about. So, the Prophet Muhammad and the 40 rightly guided caliphs were around the 6th century CE. So what they call BH, before Hegira, I think that is. And yeah, I don't know that I'm pronouncing it right at all. I know Hijri, I'm not sure exactly, but the current Islamic year is 1437 AH. In the Gregorian calendar, that runs from approximately October 2015 to October 2016. So in other words, well, this article is outdated, but the point is, it's a different time scale than we have, so our records are not going to be precise about that. But in general, it is agreed that... Oh, wow, it's not even agreed on a lot. No, I'm kidding. Muhammad's father was born in about 545, and Muhammad was born in about 570, with Abu Bakr born in 573. So this is all easily available information, right? And the big journey to Syria was in 582, where they meet with Bahira, Christian monk. Bahira notes true characteristics about the prophet, which forces him to ask more and discover the mark of prophets. A mark believed to be carried by all the prophets of the Abrahamic faith. Because you have to remember, in the end, this all goes back to the book of Abraham and the Jews, and that is not for me to explain to you. I'm not a religious studies professor. It's for me to just point out that there's a really deep story to this, so that when I talk more about how Paradox has handled this particular issue, you understand it's coming from a lens of extreme complication, right? So I know it sounds like I'm rambling, but I promise you I'm getting somewhere. The command, and I'm pretty sure I remember because I've done this before, is Zusk_event.51. So you tap the little tilde, you type in event, minimum command time, run provinces, Badir, all of that stuff. Mr. Human ran a command, executed an event. All of a sudden you see the Umayyad Caliphate has emerged out of nowhere. It is led by Mubarak. Now, he is a symbol. How does this make sense? Well, when you go into the actual Crusader Kings 2 game, and you look through all the different inheritances, you can always trace a way back. Just like Lupita can trace her father to Justinian to the stepfather that I created long ago. You can carry that all the way back to the founders of a religion. And when you do that with Islam, you see the Prophet Muhammad, and this symbol is used. I'm not sure what it means. I couldn't tell you. But this was Paradox's way of not presenting an image of the founder of Islam, because you're not supposed to. Even though it says the prophet, I guess that's what this means. The last prophet of God in the Islam faith. He's a mystic, he's mastermind theologian, and some other things. He's got great stats, and it's randomly generated names. The last time it was Khalil, so it's randomly generated, taken from the Muslim name table. He also has a lot of troops, 36,000. It's almost like one of those horde events, like it's effectively the same thing. It's the Mongol horde or the Aztecian horde. And yeah, so I have triggered this event. So I just wanted to clear up how that event works, why I did it, and maybe that'll make it to a separate video someday. But in the meantime, I've let this game play without making anything at all. See, now he is positioned, he has two things he can do, just from like a positional standpoint with these 30,000 troops. Number one, he can just bully the locals and take all of this peninsula over the Arabian Peninsula and basically dominate. He can even go up this way and go to Persia and form like a new Umayyad Sassanid thing. And I believe Umayyad is the correct family name. I'm not sure though. Also, it's got a Muslim thing. And did the entire province flip? It has not flipped yet. It is still Semitic. It's converting. But it's Muslim rules, so there's just attacks. Okay, I get how that works. Or you could just attack this guy. If he attacks Phylarch Sahid, well, Phylarch Sahid is under our protection. He's our little monophysite vassal in honor of the old Eastern Roman ways. And that would immediately draw us into a war where we would have 36,000 troops. And this is probably the greatest challenge we could face short of another invasion of Venezia at a decent time. So far we have spent 10 minutes talking about this feature of the When the World Stopped Making Sense mod. I want to thank I want to thank Sir Loop, however he wants to be called. I want to thank all of the other folks that work on these mods, and I know it's not just this one mod that exists. I've done Historical Immersion Project before. There's others I might try someday. I might even do a Canonical for Lieberwitz using a new, what is it? You know, the American one, the After the End. I would almost say one is based on the other, but that would be unfair. Okay, so this boat needs to stand down. I don't care if only one boat makes it back. You can build more quickly. We're going to play Speed 3, and we're just going to see what happens. We might be in a war within, like, 5 minutes. One of your vassals nominated a child for service to Vesta. Appointers Vestalis. Alright, so Vestalis, I'm assuming, is a reference to Vestal Virgins. I mean, I don't see why not. I guess it makes her celibate. Dedicated 30 years of her life in service of the goddess Vesta. She's a 6-year-old and a twin. Lucilla. Didn't I just do that? The Umayyad. Stop it. The Umayyads have pacted me. Okay. Interesting. Beersheba have been converted to the faith. Is everyone just nominating their child? Sorry, kid. I don't want to negative prestige you, but sort of already accepted one. Sorry. And Naxos is converted. What the fuck am I even supposed to be looking for in this case? Like, she's pretty good. I'm really not enjoying this. Stop it. Literally, they're like non-stop. Jesus Christ, run all the way, why don't you, Hadrian? Stop it. That's 30,000 men. 34. Tonight the night sky is clear and you can see every single star shining in the sky like jewels on a fine black dress. You wonder what wonder can be found in heaven's creation. What magic? You have a rare moment of peace in yourself as you admire the night sky. Amazing. Gain 2 piety. Cool. Hey, 30,000 people marching through. Why are you doing this? They're gonna burn through their event spawn troops like nobody's business. And they're invading the Arabian Empire. I'm just not sure why they are up there. Like, who are you even at war for? Himyar. But you have 30,000 troops up north. Population of Desmond is converted to Hellenic. Pagan Ireland. That's a sight. Just join that together. Join you to that. I already formed new retinues. You are in factions, alright. You are absolutely broke. You owe 9,599 ducats. Maybe we just... You know, come on, man. He's absent-minded, but he's still got pretty good stats, I'm not gonna lie. He's just broke. How are you broke? You're an architect. How the hell are you broke? I'm sorry. That's mind-blowing to me. I feel like blackmailing him ought to work. Vassal levies raised. It's going to be a thing. Threatening. Now this particular tooltip does not seem to appear in vanilla Crusader Kings, so keep that in mind. I'm sorry, I thought I had the game playing. I should have realized as I keep getting vestigial requests. Constant fights and vicious pranks. Hadrian and Marcus never get along. But I instill friendship in them. Yay. Gaia is no longer my priestess. Well, that's unfortunate. Hey, Timotheos. Get over here. Convert that Rome. Though I curse your name, I will comply with your unfair demand. Just keep sensitive information to yourself. Well, hello, nurse. You, my friend. Listen, buddy, relax. I'm gonna give you some money. You're gonna stop hating me so much. It's all good. Just quit being a dipshit, would you please? Stop it. To oust Niketis, the good dude. So, internal revolt is what you're telling me this is. That is significant. And he's marching a doomstack around to seemingly no end. I had patience with Shamir's obsession with books until he started to invade our bedchamber. Books everywhere, do not want. Let him be and I become slothful. Hail no! Bibliophage. Smyrna has been converted. My tribal vassal has adopted feudalism. Oh, he's growing up. The clan of Kanakta. Good man. There's the low-born old priest man. I've got like mad kids lined up. It's all good. My son's even a fucking baron by now. He's managing his own. I'm gonna be in power for a very long time. Council. Oh, I can boost some stuff. Now that's curious. I want to boost this though. And I'll save up for it even. Construction. It might help actually. Trade practices, no, but this, yeah, construction time, speed would be nice. Not that I'm building too much, but when I do, it will be nice. So rebellions left and right. I have more vassals than I can afford because people keep balkanizing. That's irksome at best. So far the Umayyads haven't done shit. So We're losing money and military. Okay. Okay, fail. Crusader refuses, but I'm not instituting Celtic traditions. I'm introducing pagan ones. So I guess the advantage of giving my children castles in my land is that it gives them a base of power that's within my control. Oh, the Bandon of Foy. No, thank you. I'd like to keep that. Hey guy, guess what? Man, you're nothing if not a drunken, cruel bastard. I think I'll obligate you. Timotheo's disappeared. What a shame. And he's back. What the fuck? Yes! That should theoretically disband the entire faction, but it didn't. The Spider of Egyptius. Well, Spider. Let's see you spider your way out of this one. We're gonna run a little long this episode. Punch and revolt. Ankober is converted. I think that's all of Sicily now, right? No. That's Agrition. Who are you? Well, that just seems really creepy. My daughter and my kinsman. I'm going to decline that on grounds of incest, and we're not doing that this game. And no, I know there's a subsect of you Crusader Kings people who love that, but no. Not doing that. Sorry. I know that's not really that popular. It's a bad joke. Actually maxed out my strength there. How many children do I have that can actually inherit land? Getting on my nerves. So I'm building a lot of castles now. I've built pretty tall, and while I know I'm not done building wide just yet, as evident, I am going to build wide. It's annoying. Let's be cost efficient. Smiling, your lover leans on you. Your world is at peace. All the worries and troubles gone, vanish no more, at least for now. But this ethereal serenity is suddenly interrupted when your lover asks, out of nowhere, I've been wondering, dear, why do you love me? You look so lovely. You're a great toy. You have a great personality. Flattered, flattered, or I can gain lustful. Oh, my husband will like me better. What lover the hell am I talking about here? Sure, whatever, don't care. Want to build. Barracks. How's Rome doing? Good old Roman castle walls. Man, it's sure been a long time since we got over here, hasn't it been? Hasn't it been, Venetia? Hasn't it been? Tangiers. Oh, please don't tell me you are fighting a stupid war again. You're gonna call me in. It's gonna annoy me. Monrealed, Holy War. Came in, offered to join his war. It's a shame. .4% war score. Okay, he's actually occupying land at least. How badly is the attrition to soldiers down? 27? Still formidable. Yep, I made a video about this already. He should just be salting these lands down. There's no reason he's not. Castle walls, yeah, that's nice. Good. Make people like me. It's fine. Varinia, that's unfortunate. Like my lady rulers. New leader in charge of Egypt. I'll keep the faction guy there a little longer. Okay, lots of titles being usurped by this guy all of a sudden, and what the fuck? I'm not sure what all that was, to be honest. Your vassal Diocletian reminds you of your son Diocletian. I keep somehow not hitting pause on this game. I definitely mean to have play on more often than I'd like. Vassal inheritance warning. Not really. Just going all to treat all of equals. I'll owe her a favor. I can make her bore me. Temper gives you what? Stewardship 2. So basically the same. Yes, for no consequences, I'll happily do that. Got my character's growth that way. For minor, see, it pauses the game automatically, and I'm not used to that, and that's the problem. Orientis is just inherited Orientis. Oriens. Oh, that's too bad. Hey, look, I'm bleeding off threat. Isn't that cute? More Hellenics. Good. Keep converting counties. Excellent. Wait, I don't want the Civil War to be against you. You're both cousins, I don't give a shit. Settle it somehow. Wow, cruel just for smacking the shit out of a kid for reading letters? Alright. Well, on the note of smacking the shit out of kids, I hope you learned something today. I hope you enjoyed this particular episode. We're getting close to 50 in this series, and that's a pretty huge accomplishment. I hope we really have something compelling by that point. I know this was a little bit down. I know this was a little bit of dry. How does a mod work? But you know what? Hey, if you ever play the mod, or if you ever want to try this yourself, this is how it works. So when the world stopped making sense, from this point on, it's going to look a lot more like a traditional Crusader Kings game. So I'm hoping not to blob out too much. Thank you for joining me, and as always, La Paz.